Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the latest from Bloodred Hourglass. The Crown is Permanent. Another single from their upcoming new album.
Oh.
Oh, you thought I was going to make a joke about that?
Yeah, I thought a joke was incoming.
Crown is permanent. I mean, yes, I guess it could be permanent. If it's good to be the king.
True.
Most of the time, unless you're like the king of France, that wasn't very good.
Very true, very true.
So.
Or the Tsar of Russia.
He had some neck and shoulder problems. Huh?
The Tsar of Russia at one point.
Yeah. So there's been some kings.
There's been quite a few kings.
Yeah, there's been a few kings that didn't have a great time. But I think the number of kings with a great time versus the ones with not so great time is far superior. I still wouldn't mind being a king of something.
A lot of the
king of nothing.
I don't know, man. A lot of the kings, if you look through history, a lot of the kings were not like, I don't know, man, not desirable position. At least the people who filled those positions were not desirable people.
Anytime you're on top, somebody wants to take you down.
I don't know, man. One of them blew up when he died.
A king blew up when he died?
I
think he died when he blew up, and he didn't blow up when he died.
No. When he died, like, he was already dead in the casket.
And then he blew up?
And he blew up because he was so fat.
All the gases. Henry. The gases. Wow. Never heard about that story before, but it's totally plausible.
He blew up, man.
I thought you meant like he blew up, he became popular. Like, like blew up in a good way. Anyhow,
he didn't make a viral TikTok, I'll tell you that.
Back then it was kind of difficult. Viral, not so much, but the TikTok, yes.
But the TikTok, yeah.
The TikTok, yes.
TikTok was the time you had left.
Yeah,
35 was calling.
Yeah, you know. It was TikToking. All right, The Crown is Permanent, the latest single from Bloodred Hourglass. Let's fucking go. I gotta get that tattoo done, by the way. The golden prince, this had to be these guys. This band has easily become like pizza to me. Even when it's bad, it's still fucking good. You know what I mean?
But it's not even bad.
No, but it's not as good as the first single.
True, but I mean,
But to me, they've reached the point of pizza. You know what I mean? Like even when I don't like it a lot, I still dig it.
yeah.
You know. So anyhow, what do you think? Definitely not as good as. Don't tell me this is as good as the first single.
No,
'cause it's
definitely not. Definitely not. But it's like, you know what? For me, it's more like pizza without the garlic dip. You know, like I need the garlic dip there to dip my pizza in. Maybe not the White Coast yogurt that a friend of ours likes, but the garlic dip is what cements the pizza for me. But if there's no garlic dip, it's still good, but it's missing something. You know.
I don't. I
The
can't
last
garlic dip.
the last
Garlic
the last single was the garlic dip. This one is without garlic dip, but I'm still eating it anyways. You know, you don't get this figure if you're not
This
still
round
eating
figure.
it. This
Illustrious.
the sphere shaped body.
Yeah.
Without still eating it.
Yeah. The same shape as Uranus. Check it out. Uranus, I mean. Check it out.
The planet.
Yeah, yeah. No, but you should also check out the other one. At least if you're over the age of 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you
definitely.
should get that
do
shit
it-
checked out at least once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for you. Just to get it checked out. You know what I mean?
Do they shove a camera up there? Is that what they do?
No, normally it's a finger.
Well, you just-
Unless they're really into it, and then they maybe put more than just one. But at least my personal experience has been a finger.
and what does he just feel around?
Yeah. He's just like, you know.
Give me an
No, it's he's not looking at your tonsils. That would be a really odd
Nah,
thing.
but it's like
Can you open wide? I mean, like
right after,
like, with the same hand. Fuck. I think
now
there's
that we're
some-
done here, let me just check your tonsils.
I think there's some health sanitation issues. But some people do go ass to mouth. Some people do.
That's very true.
Some
That's
people
very
do go
true.
ass to mouth, but hopefully not your doctor. Hopefully not your doctor. So
Hopefully not you with your doctor. And
or
his
you
finger.
with your doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow.
No, I'm just wondering, like, you know, does he need like vibrato?
If you
does he
wanna
need
know-
does he need you to hum so we can
No,
get the right
but
spot?
if you want to know more about it,
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
book an
go-
appointment and getting one.
I'm not
in
40.
But
As
you know,
everyone knows.
you know what they say, but like, you know, it's better early than never. So just like
Listen, man, I'm not trying to do what you have to do, drinking all the fucking white Gatorade and chicken broth.
no, that's a different thing. That's for the colonoscopy. That they go with a
Oh.
camera. If you just want to get your stuff checked out, you just go to the doctor. You don't need any to drink anything.
Wow, I don't have to clean it out?
No.
I'd feel embarrassed.
You
at
raw
that
dogs
point,
that
man.
shit.
I'd feel embarrassed at that point.
Oh, I feel something. Never mind. It's corn. So, or
I feel something. Let me just press down on
because
it.
that's how they check your prostate.
Oh, it's corn. That's corn. It's corn.
All right. On all of those notes, high notes, I must say. So, anyways, you were saying, let's get into the song. Never mind the comparisons and the metaphors.
Not as good as the first one, but still a really, really good song.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good song. I love this futuristic vibe element with the.
That's kind of where they lose me a little bit.
Is that where they're losing
Yeah,
you?
they lose me a little bit.
I really enjoy it because of how it mixes with the harsh vocals, and it kind of reminds me of how the Brownings' previous album was,
Sounded like, yeah.
where it was like death.
It's like EDM with death metal.
Yeah, it was like death metal EDM, and I like that. I really actually enjoy that because I'm not a huge fan of EDM by itself, although
Or death metal by itself.
Or death metal by itself. Although I think I prefer EDM by itself over death metal by itself. I enjoy when the two worlds collide. I think when they collide in such a way. If it's done right, they collide in a way where it enhances the experience. At least for me.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me. It takes away the monotonous and slow paced of what death metal, even if it's fast paced death metal, it just takes away that, I don't know, that everyday death metal thing out of it, and it adds something new to it, and I always enjoy that. And that's what I kind of get from here. I really enjoy the contrast between those very like sharp sounding synths and those harsh vocals. They sound really good.
You should go listen to the new Ghost Bath album. It's for those of you that don't know, they're more like a post black metal band, black metal post black metal band. The new record is like laced with EDM, laced. Like I never thought I would see those genres kind of combining. It's cool in a way, but at the same time, it's not. Like, do you know what I mean? I think it has its place. And all let me say about this song specifically. I don't hate the song, but it does have too much EDM for my own flavor. Like I'm not a huge fan of this much electronic stuff on a track like this because the track itself is very light. It's not a super heavy sounding track, and it's a track that has great movement. But that EDM really superly thins out the song. And I thought if they maybe used a little bit more of the deeper, harsh vocals on the track to counterbalance that, would have been a little bit better for me. Because the vocals that they went with, they're also very thin, considering his range as far as harsh vocals are concerned.
So, sorry for interrupting you. So I thought when we were both saying that this one is not as good as the other one, I thought our margins were similar, but I think our margins are actually
our margins are
because for me, if I listen to this song enough times, I feel like this song is gonna overpass the other one.
No, not for me.
After the first listen of both, after listening to the first one, that one, and listening to this one for the first time, it's like neck and neck. But in my head, still not as good. But I mean, if I listen to both songs, I feel like this one, because of the mood, especially the mood I'm in currently with the music I'm listening to, I think maybe this one would surpass. But as of right now, it's like here. For you, I think it's a little bit.
For me, the distance is a little bit further. But what I will say about this song is, while not necessarily hitting me hard as far as a track that I would listen to on my own time while driving, gym, whatever, it doesn't have characteristics that I really would enjoy in that setting. Having said that, I think a song like this live with a really with a good guy like a guy or a girl, like whoever, doing someone who really knows how to do the lights properly in a live setting, I think live the song would hit hard.
Yeah, it's like
so. I think this to me, this for me is a live track.
Yeah,
but it doesn't. It's not something that I would be like, oh, I'm gonna put this on my playlist. No, I would not put this song on my playlist. But live, I think this song live would definitely slap, and it would be a great song because imagine yourself in a club, at a venue packed with people. This song comes on. Dude, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great track. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be a great song, especially if the lights are done properly. It's gonna be a fucking great song. But I would not. I don't necessarily feel the same way as a standalone track. And I'll give you guys an example of a song that doesn't sound like this one, but where I have the same kind of experience. This is My House by In Flames. I hate that song on the record.
But live, it's really good.
Hate that song. Like, I skip that song like all the time. I cannot listen to that track on the record. Live, great song live. Great song live. So there are some certain songs for me that work really well in the studio, don't work well live, and then there's some songs that work really well live and don't work as well in the studio. This to me is, I vibe to this song because I can imagine listening to this live, and I think it would be a great experience to listen to this live. But as far as a track on a record that I would put on a playlist or something like that, it's a little bit too It's a little bit too the Browning for me. And I like the new record from, well, the latest record from the Browning. I like that record quite a bit.
One of my favorite songs from that album is Fearless, which that song itself has like a whole EDM section in the song. So like I'm for me, like I just said, for me this song, it's definitely hitting the playlist, and I think the more I listen to it, the more I'm gonna like it. And my pizza
with garlic sauce
may switch over, and maybe this one. I don't know, man. I enjoy the EDM stuff. That's just me personally. And I always like if it's done well. And in this song, in my opinion, as someone who enjoys it, it's done very well here.
Okay, fair enough. I think we're a little bit apart, but
I think it's also just because I listen to different music, you listen to different music.
I'm not a big EDM guy to begin with.
I'm also like, I work at a club, so I listen to a lot of just house music in general. Like I listen, even in the car, sometimes I'm not even listening to metal, I'm listening to house music now. It's like,
it's whatever floats your boat. I mean, for me, for sure, it's not my cup of tea. I can enjoy it live. Like when I was in Norway, I went to see a Japanese band. I can't even remember their name, and it was just EDM. Like there was a guitar player, but the guy played like 2 notes through the whole set. But and I enjoyed it live because it was a show.
There was that one we saw with was it with Catatonia?
Oh fuck, that's Ghost. No,
Ghost.
like I don't. No, that's where.
Although that one was that
I draw the line there.
That one
not even live.
That one not even live.
Not for me.
Oh, like,
not for me.
When I think of what that, going back to the Browning on that one, going back to that the latest album, what I would think about like a live would be like really well done lights and like fog. You need to have,
this one
one too.
Well.
You need to have some fog in the lights, because I think fog and lights with EDM, it goes really well together.
No, and this song, like I said, I think to me is a live song. I would totally vibe to this song live. I just don't feel like as a record track doesn't really hit me. It's not necessarily it doesn't necessarily float my boat. That's just me. But everybody has their own thing. I was trying to think of the band, but the band that I saw is Violent Magic Orchestra. So it's a Japanese band, and they have nothing of an orchestra. It's just like 2 DJs, a singer, and a guitar player that barely ever touches the guitar.
This is an easy job, man.
Would I buy their record? No. Would I go see them again? Yes, because the show was super entertaining. So I know how to distinguish between what I would enjoy live versus what I would enjoy on record. And I think this song, it's not a skip. It's not a skip for me because I actually like quite a bit of this. I like enough of the song to listen to it. It's not a skip, but it's not as good for me as the first single. Not even close. Like they're really like worlds apart.
For me, they're pretty close.
Because the first single, it was a really throwback song to the early beginnings of Bloodred Hourglass, and this one is like you fast forward all the way to the future because.
I also think
it's the two polar opposites of what the band is right now.
And I don't think that's a bad move.
No, but I'm just saying, like, these 2 singles really paint the full picture. It's like the full spectrum of what this band currently is. One side of the spectrum, the other side of the spectrum, and you kind of and then everything in between.
It's a pretty smart move.
Yeah, because they're really painting a picture for what the record is going to be. These are the parameters of the album. So expect from one side to here, and then everything in between. So, I mean, from that standpoint, going into the record, you kind of know what you're getting. You're getting anything from that song all the way to this song. And like I said, and everything in between. All right, Bloodred Hourglass with The Crown is Permanent. We'll see you all at the next video.
See ya.